Hey guys, how you guys doing? This is Evil Force here, and today I'm gonna do yet another updated deck profile of my Evol deck. I know it has been like only like 3 weeks or so since I show you guys yet another deck a deck profile of this, but I really like this version of the deck that I recently been testing on DN YJ Pro, and I really like this version of the deck a lot, and I'd like to show it to you guys. This version of the deck is really good, and it is quite controlling. So yeah, and thus before I get into the video, this Evol deck profile that I'm going to show you guys is in no way similar to the Evol deck that top at originals. This version of the deck is not like that. Yeah, this deck is completely different. Alright, and I like it. Alright, so for the Evol tiles, I still run the three Najashos and the three Westlows. They're the main heart engine of the deck. And I finally play the 7 Evol tile in the form of Evol tile Latigasho. When this card first came out, I see like no point in running this card in the deck, but now that Ever Singularity is put into the deck, this card is actually quite good because you can summon this Million Dino, Million Evil Zor from your deck to the graveyard, and then Evil force this card away, bring on another Evil Zor, and then that puts you on an Evil Zor in the graveyard, and then this Evol tile in your graveyard because you Evol first discard away, and that right there is your Evol tile and Evol Zor in your graveyard, which makes Evol Singularity alive to be used if you have him in your hand, because it really sucks for this deck to have Evol Singularity and you have no way how to get it live, or if you draw it, it is not live, because Evol Singularity is a really good card early game. So you wanna make your Evol Singularity as live as fast as possible, and that's what Latigasho does. Also, Latigasho also has a nifty second effect. If this card is flipped face up, you special summon an Evil Zub from the deck. So if you have an Evil Force or an enemy controller in your hand, you can special summon a Nachacho from the deck, and you can do your Nachacho plays from there. And then you can make rank 3 plays with the Vessels as well. So Latigasho is a good card. Good card, not a great card, but it's a good card to have. But the Evils are the same 6 standard deck in the form of being 2 Soratos, 2 Diplos, and 2 Volcanoes. I don't like 3 Volcanoes in this version of the deck because this deck is more controlling and not spammy. So yeah, and so the last 4 monsters that I'm about to show you is actually quite interesting and quite unique to the deck, and it's actually very new. And those are 2 Ice Hands and 2 Fire Hands. Alright, so there are 3 reasons why I play the hands in this deck. Reason 1 being, you can just set the hands and then make your opponent think is that a Najasho or Wessel, or even at times they face an Evolzor. So they attack into it and then you blow up a card. If they kill the hands. The second reason being, particularly the Fire Hand, this deck has trouble of dealing with certain monsters that are bigger than 24 attack. So Fire Hand takes care of that. And the third reason being, the hands just deals with problematic cards that are standing in your way. Like hands deals with the monsters, and the Fire Hand deals with the monsters, I mean, and the Ice Hand just deals with the back row. I like the hands in this deck for that matter. So those are the monsters. But the spells, Triple Evil Force, Triple Diversity, triple duality, double lance. Only one econ now, cause enemy controller with the nudge spice are not that important anymore, or as vital because of the hands that I'm putting into the deck, and also because of the mind controller is better than the econ because it is not as situational compared to the econ is, and mind controller single-handedly wins games. Yeah, and one book because book is broken with the Wrestler. Alright, put the traps, 2-dimensional prison, 1 bottomless, 1 warning, and double breakthrough skill, and triple evil singularity, or as I would like to call it, 3 Lagias and 2 Dogas. Just a little funny pun there. Alright, so for the extra deck is 2 Lagia, 2 Doga, and 1 Soda. These bikers are very good, particularly the Doga and the Soda, because if you have a Doga and the Soda on the field, they literally cannot do anything. They just scoop and cry. 1 Extra Knight, 1 Silent Honor Arc, 1 Daggestro Emerald, 1 Dweller, 1 Ragnar Zero, 1 Kongogon, 1 number 80 Lucidity in Berserk. This card is actually quite good because it has an effect that it can remove any 2 cards from your opponent's graveyard, and then it can equip itself to an Evol Xyz monster that you control on the field. So if you equip this to a Doga, Soda, or a Lagia with materials added to them, Doga becomes a 35 attack, Lagia becomes 36, and Soda becomes 38 attack. That can negate monster effects, special summons, and Lagia just negate anything. And this card is really good with the Doga and the Soda and Lagia for that reason, because it actually allows them to get over monsters that are big. King of the Pharaoh Limbs, Cowboy, and 1 Equip Engineer. Alright, so that is my updated Evol deck profile. That pretty much wraps up my Evol deck profile. Hope you guys enjoyed it, and don't forget to comment and like this video if you want, because I really appreciate that. And this is Evol Boy signing out. Peace out, guys.